I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And check it out,
And then niggas like to paint their nails.
Paso's opening lineup. And for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. So it's El Paso now. Here's Bogut. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a change here. So it's El Paso now. Siakam with a screen on Porzingis. Here's an 8-footer. Siakam, that's good.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
First team foul.
Here's Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. Siakam outside. Goes back up. Uses the glass to drop it in. Siakam's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Knocks down the triple.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point?
And again, it's Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Second team foul.
And here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Here's Holiday. El Paso getting their last shot to go. Tatum from long range. Bogut pulls it in. Siakam against Tatum. Fade away. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Here's White. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Siakam. And that one drops.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Siakam's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. And it's Tatum missing. El Paso leading by 5. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Now here's Tatum. On the wing, Holiday fires for three, and the three-pointer goes. Holiday's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Siakam. Boston pulls it in. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. White, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
And Boston with some changes. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. Springer comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Bogut. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He gets it in there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's El Paso now. Here's Bird. Pass to Siakam. Over Porzingis, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Knights. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for El Paso?
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for El Paso. Here's Tatum. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. El Paso leading by 5. Hits the fadeaway. Siakam's got 18.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Pass to Springer. The 3 is up. Rebound by El Paso. Adebayo in the post. He's against Horford. Shoots a fadeaway. Counted.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser from deep. And he buries his first look.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
The officials were right on top of that one.
El Paso shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he makes a first. And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And Holiday subbed in for Springer.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Tatum, takes a 3. Bogut pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Boston trails by 8. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket in this one.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid.
Niggas just randomly do that. Oh shit, KD foot on the line. Like that. So niggas got either unfollowed or muted.
Mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Holiday from long range. Again, the miss by Boston. El Paso leading by 8. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Drexler. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. SGA using that size.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Holiday. The 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Adebayo against Porzingis. Fades away. Adebayo, no good. Boston trails by 10. Here's Brown, driving to the basket. Comes up empty down low. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Drexler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
El Paso shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Clyde Drexler taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. Again, the miss by Boston. Pass to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's El Paso, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to White. Takes the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Stoudemire, defended by Porzingis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The ball's knocked loose. And here comes the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside, Brown. Tatum from long range. Rebound by El Paso. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Tatum from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The unique perspective of a big, Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And that one's good. Drexler's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the basket by Brown.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Siakam outside. Drexler passes to Siakam. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. In transition, here they come. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Outside Holiday. The 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam. Drexler passes to Siakam.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
El Paso shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Siakam hits them both. 16 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Got a piece of it. Here's Drexler. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Drexler's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's El Paso with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for El Paso, they've got Bam Adebayo, Kawhi Leonard out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Drexler in at shooting guard. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 1st foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Horford. Pass to Pritchard from behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball from outside the arc. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Here's Springer. Pass to Horford. Drexler grabs the board. Drexler's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Hauser. Can they get it? Knocks it down from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Adebayo sets a screen from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander. And El Paso hits again from deep.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
They double team Tatum. Back to Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
That's why you have to think twice before sending a double team at someone.
And he's going for the lob. Horford with a steal. 1:46 left to play in the 4th. Now here's Tatum. Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Horford.
I already seen it. They taking it. I thought it was saying just not on this side.
Go to the wedding, we're gonna find out if everybody's holding down. Y'all, they know. We came to it. They knew. I'm holding down. I'm in the streets with my mouth going crazy. Right? Whoa. We just said. What did we talk about? What did we talk about for the pod?
Come on, man. Let's be adults.
So,
Mature, man.
what did he say in the last pod? Someone got to mature. Be souls being adult.
Come on, man. Think about the bag.
That's what I'm saying. You, wow. And the crazy thing, it's not even funny because there's context. And I know somebody that's gay. So how is that funny? How is it funny? The whole time.
Now we see, hey, man, now you see the age differences on the pod, man. Some people can just let it go. Like, hey, man, we trying to be mature. Others gotta giggle.
That's what I'm saying. Even if he just made up, lock back in type shit. Like, you good? Okay. Okay. So Damo's mouth been working. My mouth been working. We gonna see.
Come on, man. We just talked about this. We just talked about being mature, man. Come on. Let's be grown, man. At some point, we gotta grow up. For the sake of the bag. This shit job like important.
Type shit. Like, oh my god. Okay.
I think it's okay to look, man. It's okay to look. It's okay to be looked. As long as you know who you're going to sleep with at the end of the day.
So you would be okay with Bree getting attention from, like, other guys as long as she knows she's coming home to sleep with you?
As long as she doesn't entertain it.
That's what I was going to ask. What is entertaining okay?
No.
What's entertaining, by the way? Because if
I see you blush, nah.
Damn, blushing is entertaining it?
Yeah. That's
so you didn't blush. So you didn't blush when that one OF page was like, "Oh my God, Bezos would never."
That was a bot, That was a bot.
Was it a bot? Was it a bot?
Yeah.
I think it was a bot.
I checked.
You checked?
Hey yo. Listen, man. Last but certainly not least, started off with the two. The best way that you can support us, and I'm talking about the best way that you can support us is by sending us donations. Where's it at?
Gifts.
Shouts out to Who Dat for Life, Chris, for $5. And shouts out to Souls and Sage. While Omar content should come with a disclaimer, like a side effect of a prescription drug, may cause drowsiness. I agree.
Damn.
Yeah, I agree.
That was creative, Dick Suck.
On the bike.
Oh, I'm a crazy guy, man.
Why you don't have pajama bottoms?
I've never been a pajama guy, man. That's an American thing. No cap.
But you wear sweats. Why didn't you never just sweats and no shirt?
Y'all are asking a lot of questions. I'm confused.
I'm gonna get you some beaters though. No, I ain't gonna
No
count.
problem.
I just sat down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you some beaters. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Sage, real quick. Blind react. Are you here? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
You got to choose one or the other. There is no copping out here. There's no option C, A or B. By yourself, everyone's out. You are in your own space. You are a grown ass man in your house that you pay bills for.
Right.
Are you either gonna A, walking around looking like Winnie the Pooh, tall, long shirt, just big shirt, no bottoms, or B, just walk around naked?
It's one of the two.
One of the two. It has to be A or B. Again, by yourself. There's no one else home. Just you.
I guess I'm naked at that point. I don't the appeal of like I got nothing but your t-shirt. Oh, yeah, nah, that's gay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I would just be naked.
This episode is sponsored by the LGBTQ.
Nothing feels good when I'm not with you. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta show the number. The plaque don't mean shit. But if you say I'm TikTok famous, bam, $495K. That's
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you show them the plaque and then they're like, "Oh my God, what's your YouTube channel?" They look up the YouTube channel and it's the Shorts channel.
Hashtag dry.
I don't think they care as long as they don't care about the YouTube Shorts channel, but they will care about your Instagram and your TikTok.
But that's what I'm saying. You know how that goes. They got 100K on YouTube, 500 on Instagram, though.
All right, yeah. If that's the situation in your Shorts channel, I think you're an anomaly.
And the Shorts are like Kai Cenat clips, by the way. Sage.
Well, then what are we doing? Yeah,
Y'all heard of the woman who stole her father's cum in intent to give herself a sister?
I could have died without that. I could have literally died without hearing that sentence, man. That 2% ruined my day. I'm not gonna lie. Appreciate the 10. It's not your fault, but what the fuck?
Bezos, react.
I'm working right now. Keep it pushing.
Killing these probably serious.
No come for y'all. I don't know.
Yeah.
No come for y'all. Now, if y'all talking about skill and talent, or you're just more attracted to Tiana Trump, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna leave that to y'all with the bottle of lotion. Cool. But when we talk about just name and star power, Miss B Nasty is bigger than Tiana Trump.
Who's better? Okay. Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
All right,
that was a joke. That was a joke.
Bye, guys.
See?
Bye.
Right.
Bye. Bye. You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
I talked to Bezos this week, and I just had to do a debate in my head if I was going to bring this up. I talked to Bezos this week, and he was like, "Yo, you really be laying into me sometimes."
Don't.
No.
Don't phrase it like that. Don't phrase it like that.
And then I was like, "I know what you mean. What you mean?" And so here we are, another day, and he still don't got the soundboard sound.
Cause you're home.
It seems like
That's
Omar,
fine.
at this
You're
point,
home.
he might like you laying into him.
But you're home though. Wow.
But what does that matter though? Are all
I
the
thought the problem was like, be ready, to play it when they're not here. But
I think I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't got the NBA, son. I don't know.
I mean, I'm on Soul's side this time. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're not.
You're home. I ain't gonna lie, you are home. Now we seen you with the W Lighton in the Mystery Hotel in the best state in the world, in Hoop State. Then they'll be like, all right, gang, Omar's compromised. Soul, step up. Clay, take more shots. Do your job. You home now, gang. What are we talking about?
Wait, hold on. Those y'all got soundboards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You can't take accountability for anything.
Damn, dodging. I was on your side.
Oh,
Now, you know what? Now I'm on Omar's side. Now I'm on Omar's side. Just like that, I'm on Omar's side now. So you just not stepping up. Now you just.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, Omar's gone. Why is it me that gotta, gotta be a self-starter? Why can't we
Why
all be
not you?
self-starters? It can't be me, but why just?
Ain't that what Doug Rose said? Why not you?
Good point. Good point. I mean, okay.
You say as a father, there's a couple things we men on this stage, right? We all men, right? I'm assuming. I can only see you like your forehead and up. Let me ask you something.
I got a double chin, so.
You got a child. That don't matter. That don't matter. Some big guys on the stage. Big boys. Damn.
My fault.
Is it that funny?
He was flexing, bro. He was like doing the
Shit like that. That's what I mean about being a man, though, because like I could take offense to something like that.
I apologize. That's on me. I'm doing too much. My fault.
You good, bro. You good.
Oh, you gonna tell him he good about my shit, huh? I feel it.
Honestly, I wasn't even. I don't lie. I just wanted to come up and have this conversation. I was obviously on Braun's side. Like we've never given this much flack to a G League player. No, for real. So don't laugh now. Come on, Brian.
That's that trying you as a man.
Hey,
Come on,
nah.
Brian.
I'm laughing. I wasn't even laughing about that. I'm laughing because we mentioned that we not bringing anyone up that's pro Bron. So you think this whole time. But now you want to get that Brian shit off.
If I went up to your girl and said, yo, as a boyfriend, I would never have you doing that. That shit was crazy. You would be looking at me like, what's up with Omar? What's going on with this nigga right now?
Crazy.
And then I would smack her ass.
I was just coming from a point of about what Stephen A was thinking. You know,
What if I smack her ass, though? What if I smack her ass?
I'm smacking you, but hey,
All right, Stephen A.
He's smacking your ass. Hey!
You're smacking ass today.
No, smacking you, no.
My fire was fire. Now I feel it.
Hey, how tall are you?
Fuck.
Hey, I never said this.
And here's Tatum beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Drexler passes to Adebayo. Siakam with it. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And the basket by Leonard.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Again, the miss by Boston. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Knights. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the step back. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Boston with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Now Leonard. And there's the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
For the away team, Kawhi Leonard.
Second free throw, no good. Boston on offense. Here's Brown. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Drexler. And so it's El Paso with the W. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Businessman.